woman was just smacking a cat on the wall. Welcome back to Cinema Rules. My name's Tom, and behind the camera we've got Sean. Hello. And we are watching nostalgic films from our childhood. And this isn't very child-friendly, I guess, but we're watching Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
We have both seen this already, so it's kind of a commentary, isn't it?
It's 1975.
Very early.
Very early film. It's their first feature-length film as well, because it's based on a sketch show, Monty Python's Flying Circus. When was the last time you saw it?
When I was a kid, mate.
Really? Yeah, you haven't seen it since then? So
I might have watched it when I was like 15 or something.
I kind of know it off by heart.
Oh, really?
I've seen it that many times. I watched it when I was a kid. I just love comedy as well. And I feel like we've had a good mix so far, but now we've got a comedic film as well. The only thing I'm thinking, is the comedy outdated these days?
Do you think it's not very PC nowadays?
No, I don't. I don't think they've got a problem with it being PC. It's always been a little bit controversial and satire and parody and things like that. That's what they're all about. Yeah, pushing the boundaries a bit. I just wonder if people today have reverted back to pre-Monty Python times of
what they deem to
be acceptable and what they
deem to be humour. Essentially. Yeah.
So humour's always evolving, and the thing about comedy as well, we haven't watched many comedies bar the kind of quirky horror comedies. The thing about comedy is that it's subjective. Yeah. You might find something funny that
I don't, Tom.
Horrendous.
But I don't. It's subjective, so don't assume.
I find you utterly not funny at all. But people laugh at your jokes. I think they don't laugh at you.
I find you subjective, but also very subjectively dickish.
Right. This is directed by two of the Monty Python people as well. This isn't going to be a masterpiece. This isn't going to have a narrative. It's just going to be sketches, isn't it? So we'll
pretty much. I might mistaken this film with Life of Brian.
Yeah.
I might. Yeah. So I'm going to have to see going into it which one it was.
There's three films.
Yeah.
Meaning Alive, Life of Brian, and then this one. We'll see. We'll go. Yeah. 1975.
Let's get into it. You okay?
Yeah. Go. Take. The subtitles are a joke.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
See, why not try that? See what you do this year.
We apologise for the fault in the subtitles. Those responses have been sacked.
1932.
Sorry. 932. It's like how you used to play, when you were a kid.
Is that me and you used to play?
No, you were on your own. I was laughing at you.
I was the king out front and you were the servant with the coconuts.
I was the bully laughing and kicking you.
You're using coconut. What?
You wouldn't even get coconuts in England.
No. Bring out your dead.
That woman was just smacking a cat on the wall.
I'm not dead. Oh, thanks very much. Who's that then? I don't know. Big King. Why? He hasn't got shit all over him.
Imagine if people walked around like that. Skipping through them. They're just crawling around in crap.
I'm Arthur, King of the Britons and Emperor. Just because some moistened bint had lobbed a scimitar at me, they put me away.
How does he keep a straight face the whole time?
Oh, Jesus.
It was an alright fight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's just right.
Oh! What accuracy!
None shall pass. I have no quarrel
Whose
with
voice
you,
is
good
that?
Sir Knight,
Is it John
but I
Cleese's
must
voice?
cross this bridge.
It sounds like the Emperor.
It's been one of them, won't it? John Cleese.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. 'Tis but a scratch. Oh, there it isn't. Well, what's that then?
I wonder how they do the spurting blood there.
Come on. Victory is mine, Lord, that in thy Right, I'll do you for that. Come on, then.
This reminds me of The Seventh Seal.
Oh yeah, that bit where it's
Yeah.
probably parodying
Yeah.
it, isn't it?
Yeah, they are. They 100%
Well,
are.
they were because they were whipping themselves.
Yeah, they
weren't
were.
And this one they're just
Smacking
whacking
each other's
their
heads. I like how they're
Aptly named
photographs.
Sir not appearing in this film.
What?
Together they formed a band, the Knights of the Round
How was
Table.
that? What was that? This is a gorilla's hand.
Gorilla's hand.
They're all doing it. For fuck's sake.
Tasked to seek this Grail. That is your
You know, they
purpose,
didn't want to
Arthur.
have the Holy Grail in
quest
Indiana Jones
for
3
the
because of
Holy
this film.
Grail.
Because they thought it had been rinsed.
The hell, I don't know this. What's going on? The quest for the Holy Grail. Oh, that's the title. Oh, it's been on for ages. It's been like 25 minutes.
Commitment to the joke, though, isn't it?
Yes,
It's commitment to the bit. The worst French accent you
Yeah.
can think of.
He says they've already got one. Are you sure he's got one? I fart in your general direction. Your mother and your father smelt of elderberries. Agree to my commands, then I shall.
Jesus Christ. So like deers. They're just like deers and animals. Why are they throwing animals at them? It's just the sight of the cow is like, Jesus Christ!
Spilling towards them.
You would never see a cow get catapulted towards you. Jesus Christ! Or they constructing something.
Sounds like a chainsaw.
Like a drill, yeah. What even is that?
It's a rabbit.
It's a rabbit. That looks really good.
The castle seems to have utterly disheartened King Arthur. The ferocity of the French...
What? What? What happened? Like, he's just he's a story.
Of Sir Robin.
I just can't get over the fucking cow. Jesus Christ!
The castle anthrax?
Yes. It's not a very good name.
Anthrax.
But we... Midget? Crapper? Yes, Suit.
Midget
Prepare a
and what?
feast for our
Crapper.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank Dr. Piglet, Dr. Winston, practice your art.
Picklet and Winston. I can see why this was your childhood film, Tom.
Meanwhile, King Arthur and Sir Bedivere are not more than a swallow's
Scene
flight away.
24.
We are the keepers of the sacred word.
It's complete nonsense. Like, it all is.
Look at the size of it. Who comes up with this, man? You gotta be smoking to come
Absolutely,
up
yeah,
with this.
yeah.
A shrubbery. What? Curtains? No, not the curtains, lad. Oh, as you can see, stretched out on
They're
the
quite good,
wall.
aren't they, in terms of looking different and sounding different. Yeah. That blonde person's the same person that was the woman in the mud at the start.
Oh, really?
Stop that. You're not going into a song while I'm here. No, listen, lad. In 20 minutes, you're getting married to a girl whose father owns a special something. Well taken, Concord. Thank you, sir. Most kind. And again, Concord. Message for you, sir. Concord, speak.
It's Tom. That's what you look like with that beard.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking starting again.
Did it start again then?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
And again. And again. And again. What's he doing? He's just fucking murdering everyone. Isn't he supposed to find rescue?
Now you're not allowed to enter.
Oh, is everyone just coming and he's just like... Again, the same person just smacking the cat against the wall.
Knee. No, it's not that. It's knee. No, knee. You're not doing it properly. Knee.
Are you saying
No.
he spoke to that old woman?
Yeah, now the knights will say, Eki, patang, zoom, boing. Therefore, we must give you a test. What is this?
I just didn't know what to say at the end.
Knights who till recently...
Sake.
Fuck's sake.
Whoa. Yeah.
There are some who call me Tim.
Greetings, Tim the Enchanter.
What is he doing?
The thing is, if you could do that, you'd do it all the time.
Yeah, he's just... He was just like, oh, I see you're busy.
For the entrance to this cave is guarded by a creature so foul, so cruel.
Oh, he spat so much
no
then.
man yet has fairies. Where is the rat?
I saw my arm and I was so scared.
Look, that rat.
I soiled my arm.
Jesus Christ!
Bloody hell. Run away.
They're all dead.
Oh my god.
Bring up the holy hand grenade.
The holy hand
Hand
grenade.
grenade. I'm pretty sure like a game has that in.
Yeah, worms. The
Worms, that's
worms
it,
as the
that's
holy
it.
hand grenade.
Consult.
Are those the police
Those are
officers? I'm crying out loud.
The legendary black beast of...
As the animator suffered a fatal heart attack, the cartoon peril was no more.
Oh my god.
One of them does all the animating as well.
Oh really?
The Bridge of Death. Oh, great. There's the old man from scene 24. Asks each traveller 5 questions. 3 questions.
If you get a question wrong, you're cast into the gorge.
Good luck, brave Sir Lancelot.
Why send him? He's always the person that forgets like what fucking words to say.
Is your name? My name is Sir Lancelot of Camelot. Is your favorite color blue? Right, off you go. What is the capital of Assyria? I don't know that. What
Minutes.
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
African or European swallow?
Huh? I don't know that.
What the hell? He keeps fucking opening his fucking thing. It's annoying. It's just like,
on purpose.
just keep it shut. Like, you can still see. You can still see. It's annoying me that he keeps opening his thing. For sake, stop it.
If you do not open this door, we shall take this castle by force.
Oh.
We shall attack at once. Yes, my liege. Stand by for attack.
You should attack at once. Stand by for attack.
Where the hell do these people come from?
I don't know, but he keeps opening his helmet to see when he can see. What the hell? What the hell's going on? What's going on? Is that it? Oh my god. Is that it? For 5 minutes. Show us something. Oh my god! For 5 minutes. Is this... You know off by heart. I can't remember.
Well, that's the end.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
Oh, for 5 minutes. The fact that there's no credits, it makes it seem like they're gonna do something. Oh.
Monty Python.
And the Holy
And the
Grail.
Holy Grail.
1975.
So quite early.
70s.
Quite early. And it is a low budget film. That's what you've got to remember as well. They're coming from TV.
Wow.
No,
I wouldn't call that low budget. I mean, that looks
think-
like it's a higher production than Halloween, which was low budget.
They're coming from TV. They probably have an alright budget, but then
Yeah.
a lot of it's just like practical stuff as well.
I think
Like,
the low budget just comes with like the type of humor that they're trying to portray. It's very basic and silly, and
Yeah.
I think a low
You can-
budget perception is
you can tell they're coming from a sketch show, can't you?
Yeah,
Because they're
definitely.
carrying on that kind of sketch format,
Yeah.
and just putting it in a bigger film.
together, putting
Yeah,
it
so
together.
there's an overriding theme to the scenes, but they are
Yeah.
very much like specific jokes and then specific jokes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
From what I could remember from this film, it was the beginning with the coconuts, and then the fight with the
knight.
with the knight at the beginning. That's it.
You
I couldn't
the
remember
rabbit, the
any.
rabbit,
Oh
and
yeah, I
then-
remember the rabbit, but that's about it. That's it. I couldn't remember anything else from the film.
Some of the jokes are like ridiculous.
Yeah.
But some of them like really land, and I think they're really
Oh
funny.
yeah, there's at least like 5 big jokes that land hilariously.
Which ones are the best jokes for you?
For me, it was one's the coconuts. The 2 is them launching that fucking cow, and he's like, Jesus Christ!
I like when John Cleese like bursts into the castle and starts like killing everyone.
It's the bit where he's running. It's like, duh, 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 and then, duh, and then he's just like appears right in front of him.
I like the.
That was a big one.
I like the Bridge of Death as well. At the
Yeah,
end.
the Picture of Death was funny.
What is the airspeed velocity of a swallow?
Yeah, there was some really
And you know
big
what?
jokes.
I think.
And the guy getting killed, the historian.
Yeah. You could. People always like with sketch shows as well. People almost forget about the acting because obviously it's like parody or it's over exaggerated and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that all of them play like 10 parts. And they're quite
it's
different as
impressive.
well.
It's
It's
impressive.
fun. It's
Yeah, it's fun.
impressive. My mouth hurts from smiling so much as well, so it can't be
And I'm glad that
that unfunny.
we've watched a lot of films like The Seventh Seal, the foreign Swedish film, to kind of appreciate what they're parodying.
Yeah, because when you have a film I mean, how old is that now? It's almost 50 years, coming up to 50 years old,
It's
which
really
is
old.
insane, isn't
Yeah.
it? But like sometimes with comedy, because of if you watch a comedy from say almost 50 years ago, you're gonna lose a little. If it's a parody and satire as well, you're gonna lose a little bit, aren't you?
Yeah,
Because
if
you're not from that time.
Yeah, exactly. But this film does so well with its humor that it almost most of it stands the test of time with its humor. And if your comedy is able to do that, then you've made something really special. So
Yeah, I know the Holy Grail as well, but I can't remember which one I liked better. But this one I remember.
I can't really
from my
remember
childhood.
what I remember from Life of Brian. I need to watch.
I haven't watched
rewatch
that
all
one
of
as
them.
much either. That's a
No.
Christmas.
That's a
level
Christmas
film.
one. Yeah, that is.
But I feel like it's a unique kind of humor. It reminds me of Blackadder as well. Have you seen that?
Ah, okay, yeah.
like that,
it
sort,
does,
that sort of humor.
It does, yeah.
I feel like they joke about stuff as well, like with all the women and stuff. But I still find it like an innocent kind of humor.
Yeah.
To an extent.
Yeah, because you have to remember all of the jokes is basically them taking the mick out of themselves or a certain subject.
Yeah.
It's all done lightheartedly, and it's not done in an offensive or a vicious way. It's always done to almost take the mick out of people that maybe think that way or do.
Also take the mick out of people that take things too seriously as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I think the humour works for a lot of people.
When you watch it as a kid, you probably don't see all the humour as in like the adult things as well, but you still find it hilarious at the same time.
Yeah, it's because the way they create these caricatures of themselves, and where they make funny voices and they over exaggerate certain things. That brings a different layer or level to the humor that can maybe
and you know what
that can influence or be accustomed to a younger audience like us when we were young. So, and
you know what as well, like the way they shot certain scenes with the Black Knight scene and that Trojan rabbit like dropping on someone, they do well with some practical stuff, don't they?
Definitely. But yeah, I think this is a film that if you know it, and it speaks for itself.
I just feel as well though, if you showed this to someone that has no concept of these people or these films or these sketches, or Monty Python in general, they might just be like, what the hell?
I really wonder if you showed this film to a kid about, let's say, 14, 15 years old today, what their view would be of this film and the humour.
I think they wouldn't like it.
I think they wouldn't get it,
Yeah.
Which is, I don't know. Maybe it does.
You think
I don't know.
like, comedy in general, there aren't many comedies these days. I feel like it used to be a much more popular genre than it is now.
It's hard to do. It's really hard to do comedy. Yeah, it's just really hard. Like, as a comedian, people understand how hard it is to have a great set or something, and to do that within an hour and a half film and have almost the majority of your jokes landing is so hard to land. You know, you got comedies nowadays where it's like one big laugh maybe, and the rest is just like, yeah.
Or you see all the jokes beforehand before you even see the film.
And that's why you probably see films nowadays, comedies in general, bring a little bit of a dramatic tone to the film as well. So you got like, that's for example, the top of my head, Bad Neighbours. You know, you got the comedy elements, but there's also that dramatic element to the film of like a kid and a wife and a kid. So you got that sentimental.
But that's the difference, isn't it? This film doesn't take itself seriously. Literally at all in any aspect.
Yeah,
which
and
I
that's
think
brave.
I think it is brave, but I also think like that's good. I wish films didn't take themselves as seriously as they do sometimes. Yeah. But yeah.
If there are any recent films that are like this that have come out in the last, let's say, 10 years, let us know down in the comments and we'll see if we can.
I guess you would say like Scary Movie or something is a sketch kind of equivalent, but I never found the humour good.
Maybe because we've watched so many horror movies now, maybe we'll find it hilarious.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll find it really, really good. But I can't really remember watching Scary Movie. I don't think I have seen Scary Movie. Let's rate. Yeah. So, Monty Python and the Holy Grail, 1975. I couldn't remember the majority of this film, and I'm glad I didn't, because there were some like belly laughs. I was even like laughing at certain things that had been like 30 minutes ago, and I'm still thinking about it and laughing. It's great. It stands the test of time. 70s, and I'm still belly laughing at the humour. It's quite an achievement. I really hope it also stands the in future generations. This is definitely something that I'd show my kids. And kind of point out why it's a great movie. For me, I'm gonna rate this a 7.8. It's
Nice.
close to the 8s. It's close. There were just a few jokes that just didn't land and were a bit too much, I think.
A bit
I
silly.
understand, a bit too silly. That I think it doesn't deserve a complete 8 out of 10. I don't know which of the 3 is the best, so I'd be interested to watch the other 2 and kind of judge then which one is deserved of that 8 position. So this might go up once watching the other 2. It might go down. So, but for now, 7.8 for me.
You know what? There's sometimes you wish you could like wipe a film from your memory, and this would be one of them. So you could like go back and just laugh again from scratch without knowing it. Because I've seen it so many times, I know all the jokes. Despite that, my mouth still hurts from like smiling and laughing. So I think it stands up. I just really like it. I'm going to give it an 8, just about, for nostalgic purposes as well.
Yeah.
So I'll give it, that probably has a whole point extra just for nostalgia.
Yeah.
And you know, don't compare this to our other films where we've rated them like 7 or 7.5, because nostalgia just adds another layer sometimes.
Yeah.
And comedy as well.
And
I
this
think.
is a complete different category of film.
Yeah, and I think just comedy in general as well. If it makes you laugh and you enjoy it, it's just better, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that's too high. I don't regret doing that, but yeah, fun time, great to watch with people. But yeah, I definitely watch it in the future. So 7.8.
Do you agree with our ratings? Do you agree with our criticisms? Do you agree with our compliments of the film?
Or have we been blinded by nostalgia?
Yeah. Or do you think there is a deeper meaning that we've missed in our analysis?
Have we missed the fact that this is a masterpiece of satire?
I mean, I don't know. We haven't talked about anything regarding commentary on anything, because I don't see that.
With Life of Brian more as well, they had more controversy, and there was a thing where there was a TV special where they were interviewed alongside the Catholic Church.
because of the religious
controversy.
Yeah.
But
I remember seeing
they
that,
were just, you know, and so like John Cleese as well. He's a massive proponent, even to this day, of just freedom of speech and freedom of comedy as
100%.
well, which I think's.
And I think in Life and Brian, don't they tackle current issues today, like with transgender and non-binary people as well?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's Life of Brian, but there's definitely a clip. It might have been either their sketch shows or their films, but I've definitely seen a scene regarding that.
Oh, they might have then, yeah.
And that was another interview thing where they discussed about that.
But comedy, you know, you'll all find different things funny. Comedy's subjective.
Yeah.
So let us know what your favourite comedy is as well while you're at it.
Yeah.
In the old comments.
And let us know what you would rate this. Do you agree with our scores? Or do you rate it a 6? Do you rate it a 9? Do you rate it a 10 out of 10? Let us know. And if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this movie, the link is in the description for our Patreon page. You will need your own copy of the movie, but if you're interested in that, link is in the description, and we'll look forward to watching our entire reaction with you.
Stay tuned for the other childhood films that have been voted on by our patrons.
Yes, we've got a variety coming, so we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.